In today's video, I'm going to be walking you through how to convert HTML website to WordPress. Converting an HTML website to WordPress involves transferring your static HTML structure into a dynamic WordPress theme. Here's a breakdown of the process. Step 1. Preparation. Before you begin, create a complete backup of your existing HTML website. Next, ensure you have a working WordPress installation on your hosting server. It's often best to perform this conversion on a local WordPress installation using tools like Local by Flywheel or XAMPP before moving it to your live site. This allows for testing and troubleshooting without affecting your live website. Next, you have to organize your HTML files. Make sure you have all of your HTML files, CSS files, images, and other assets in an organized folder. Step 2. Creating the WordPress theme. In your WordPress installation, navigate to wp-content/theme/. Create a new folder for your theme, e.g. my-custom-theme. Next, within your theme folder, create the following essential files. Style.css. This file contains your theme CSS and header information. Index.php. This is the main template file. Header.php. This contains the website's header section. Footer.php. This will contain the website footer section. Sidebar.php. This is optional. If your design includes a sidebar, you make this one. If it doesn't, you don't need to do that. Next, functions.php. This is for adding custom PHP functions. It is also optional. So after creating the required theme files, the third step is to transfer the HTML and CSS. How? For transferring the style.css, you have to copy the CSS from your existing HTML website CSS file or files into your style.css file. Next, you have to add the required WordPress theme header at the top of the style.css file. This is a sample of what I'm talking about right here. Next, you have to separate HTML. Divide your HTML content into header.php, index.php, and footer.php. Next, you have to copy the relevant HTML code into each file. For the header.php file, include the head section, opening body tag, and the website header. For the footer.php section, include the website's footer and closing body and HTML tags. For the index.php, include the main content area of your website. And if there's a sidebar, copy the sidebar HTML into the sidebar.php file. That is for separating HTML. Now for the WordPress PHP tags, you have to replace the static HTML elements with WordPress PHP tags. For example, replace static links to CSS and JavaScript files with the sample over here. Now once you're through with that, you have to use WordPress functions like, you can see them right here. These are the WordPress functions. And once you're through with all this, the next is to create the WordPress loop. In your index.php file, implement the WordPress loop to display posts. This is an example of the WordPress loop that we're talking about. Please always use code with caution. Next, which is step 4, uploading and activation. Upload the theme. If you developed locally, zip your theme folder and upload it to your live WordPress installation via FTP or the WordPress admin panel. That is, you go from Appearance, click on Themes, click on Add New, and then click on Upload Theme. Once you finish uploading the theme, the next step is to activate the theme. In the WordPress admin panel, go to Appearance, click on Themes, and click on Activate your new theme. So So once you've done that, step 5 is the content and customization part. How? It's important for you to import your content. You can manually copy and paste content from your HTML pages into WordPress posts and pages. Or if you have a large amount of content, explore plugins for importing HTML content. Next, menus and widgets. Set up your website's menus in Appearance. Click on Appearance, then click on Menus. That is where you set up your website menu. To set up your website widget, or to set up the widget itself, click on Appearance, click on Widgets. Here you can add widgets to your sidebar or other widget areas. Next is testing and debugging. Thoroughly test your website to ensure everything functions correctly. Debug any issues that arise. Now, here are some important things you need to consider. Responsive design. Ensure your theme is responsive and looks good on all devices. Optimize your WordPress website for search engines. And use WordPress plugins to extend your website functionality. By following these steps, you can effectively convert your HTML website into a dynamic and manageable WordPress site.